Hi everyone, this is my second video for about the secret lives of data, and in this video we are going to talk about the leader election in a very popular consensus algorithm Raft. So we begin. This is the Raft nodes. So in Raft, there are two timeout settings which control elections. First is the election timeout, and the election timeout is the amount of time a follower waits until becoming a candidate. So the election timeout is randomized to be between around 150 milliseconds to 300 milliseconds, and you can see the first node to run out of the time, this one. So this ran first out of the time. So after the election timeout, the follower becomes a candidate. As you can see, it has become a candidate, and it starts a new election term. It votes for itself and asks for votes, and so basically it sends out request vote messages to other nodes. So if the receiving node hasn't voted yet in this term, then it votes for the candidate and the node resets its election timeout. So as you can see, the election timeout of these nodes have been resetted, and they're replying back with their votes to the one which is candidate. Once a candidate has a majority of votes, it becomes a leader. So node B here becomes a leader. The leader begins sending out and append entries. So let's say this is a message, this is an entry to its followers. Now these are the followers of the leader. So these are called heartbeats of the consensus. These messages are sent in intervals basically, so these are specified by heartbeat timeout, as I told you. Now the followers then respond to each heartbeat, each append entry message, and as you can see, they're getting the entry message and responding to it. The selection term will continue until a follower stops receiving heartbeats and become a candidate. So if the one of the nodes dies, the leader dies, so they will stop getting the heartbeats, and their timeout will be there, and they will again start with the elections. So we proceed with this, and let's stop the leader and watch a re-election happen. So I have stopped node B here, which was the leader, and we can see that their time has been running out, and this one timeout was the first one. So this is now selected as leader. So node A is now term leader of term 2. Requiring a majority of votes guarantees that only one leader can be elected per term. So if two nodes become candidate at the same time, then they split vote. Um, so let's take a look at that, how split vote example works. So we have these, their times are running out, and you can see B and C, their time ran out at the same time, right? So the nodes both start an election for the same term, and each reaches a single follower node before the other. Now each candidate has 2 votes, right, and can receive no more than for this term. The nodes will wait for new elections and try again. So this is what happens here, and node B received the majority of votes in term 5, so it becomes a leader. In next video, I'm going to talk about the log replication. Till then, stay tuned.